Okay, you guys, I don't mean to keep going on about the subject of the chosen ones, but another thing that a lot of people need to know is a lot of people, I understand. I sit back and I say to myself, I understand why God didn't give you certain gifts and abilities. I understand why you were not selected to be a chosen one. You came down here and you basically sold the gifts that you do have. You traded them for money. Like, the reason why people sell their souls and sell the value, like sell their gifts and their abilities or whatever spiritual powers that they may have, is because they don't understand the value of their spiritual powers. They don't understand the value of their spiritual gifts. They don't understand what their ancestors had to do to get that power. To be granted that power through God, because that power it's granted to your bloodline. But then once you you make your way into this world, certain people are chosen to inherit those gifts, to inherit that power. And the reason why God chooses certain people to inherit certain gifts and certain powers is because God knows that you are not about to sell out the power of your bloodline to the highest bidder. Because you know the value of that power. Like, say for instance, one of the powers within you could be your ability to attract money easily and effortlessly. Why on earth would you sell that to somebody for $1 million? By the time you get done spending, that $1 million is over, but that power no longer belongs to your bloodline. Now, the person that paid you the $1 million for it is now worth $1 billion because you didn't know the value of that power before you sold it. You just thought about survival. You thought about making it in this realm. You thought about financial stability. You thought about just living comfortably, stress-free life, because you never tapped into those gifts and abilities, and you never seen the true value. You never did the spiritual work to do so. Okay, so some people, I just look at them and I say to myself, like, I understand why God limited your powers, because you came down here and you sold your bloodline for a nickel and a pickle. I don't know where that just came from. I don't even like pickles. A nickel and a pickle, y'all. That had to come from the ancestors, honey. Y'all think I'm funny, man. Listen, I get my personality from somewhere. They hilarious. I love my ancestors. But yeah, like I understand. I get it. I get it. Have you ever, like, at one point in life, you didn't understand why something was a certain way, and finally spirit reveals to you why it's that certain way, and you just say to yourself, like, I get it? Like, you don't go into any explanation. You don't try to explain to the next person what you see, what type of unseen forces that you see. You don't try to, I guess you could say, I don't know if I would use validate your existence as an example, but you don't try to prove to people who you are. You just say, I get it, and you tuck it in your pocket and you keep it for later. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm like tilted with this phone. But yeah, you say that I get it, like, because you would have sold us out for a nickel and a pickle. I don't know why I just thought agreeing with that pickle. Take what resonates, leave what does not with this message, and have an amazing day, you guys. Bye.